And I'm going to actually give this a name. The first argument is the title. No restriction. I want to make sure that I have, when you have something like charts, and if you click on the charts, you have context sensitive ribbons come out, chart design, and I'm going to add a chart element. In this case, legend. I'm going to put it to the bottom. Actually, let's undo that. Let's put it to the right. Okay. Because I'm going to put in some more series over there. Now, I want to get the minimum variance, minimum risk boundary subject to non-negative weights, and I also want to restrict them so that they add up to 1. Okay. This means we're going to look at, for each possible level of return, we're going to look at portfolios where we have non-zero weight on stocks, and we also want to make sure that the weights add up to 1. Okay. That means some of the solutions may not be feasible. Let's think about it. We know the average returns on these. Are there any combination of weights that are not negative that's going to allow you to have zero return? The answer is no, because the smallest it could be is 0.06, independent of the weights. Let me see. Okay. You get why that's the smallest possible? If the weights are going to be 0 or positive, and I want the smallest possible return I can get is put everything on BND and nothing on the others, right? So I can't get anything below 0.056. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to insert a line. Only non-negative. So you won't be able to borrow, you won't be able to short anything, since anything below 0.05 is not possible. I'm going to start with 0.06. That's my target. Now let's go to our, and I'm going to let the final weight also be free. I'm just going to put arbitrary numbers. For now. Data solver. Here's what I want. I want to minimize the risk by changing these three, okay? Yes, I want the reward to be equal to the target reward, but I'm gonna make everything non-negative. Let me close it for now. Let me add sum of weights here. I mean, I started with 1. Let me put a note on this. This cell contains some of the weights, not some of the weights, some of the weights. There's actually a subtle pronunciation difference. Some versus some. When you learn English as a second language, they make you actually think about that distinction. So let's go back to solvers. That's the first constraint. And this little button over here allows me to make all the returns, all the weights non-negative. So you're going to have either 0 or positive of any stock. And I'm going to add another restriction. This time I'm going to have the sum of the weights equal to 1. Those are my restrictions. All weights are 0 or positive. Weights add up to 1. And the portfolio reward is equal to the target reward. Given these restrictions, find me the portfolio, find me the set of weights with the minimum risk. Found the solution. Let's calculate the, copy the risk. Okay. It should not be too surprising that almost all of it is in BND. So now we're gonna the same thing. Oh, by the way, since we're gonna keep doing this for a while, let's write a little macro that's gonna automate the following task. Wherever I am, okay, it's gonna go to the cell, one row to the bottom, one row down, one row to the right, copy that value, paste it to this target place, or copy the risk, paste it to where I am, and do the following and get me ready. So this is where I am, okay? Let's see. Under Developer tab, Visual Basic. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I'm gonna record a macro, okay? Under Developer, cancel. Record macro. This means I'm gonna do certain things And Excel is going to create the code for that. And I'm going to put this on this workbook. I'm going to call this copy risk and ready for next. So I'm on this cell, okay? I'm going to come down by one. Oh, I'm going to go to the risk cell, copy it, come to where I want, right click, paste special, come down to the next one, copy, come to the target, paste special. Now I'm ready for the next one. Developer, stop. I'm doing this only to teach you how to automate certain tasks. If you go to developer, macros, where is that macro? Copy risk and ready for next. Say edit, you're seeing the code, okay? Uh, let's see. I'm going to act as if I'm right here, okay? That's where the cell I am. So I'm going to kind of modify this. My row equals active cell row. Oh,